Joel Embiid had a monster game today. So this is going to be he had a 50-point game. So this is checking out what he did and to see where he was at. Figured out a new format, so let's try this out, see how this goes. Yeah, you got Embiid again, who scored 50 points, 13 of 19. Got a lot of free throws too. I believe he got 21 free throws. So let's take a look just to see his possessions, kind of get an idea what actions they were running from. It looks like he was shooting from everywhere. That's just good. That's a good play. That's a good play. Actually, I would like to run that back. Let's go back real quick. Let's go back. It's just a good play. I wonder if I can. No, I can't. Oops, I done did something. All right, there we go. You got Lowry. I was up the Uber. Lowry set the screen, and Lowry just sets a good screen. That's mainly what that is. Turn it down a little bit. Play, hey, they was at home. He's gonna get some calls. Good in that mid range. Oh, come on now. You was foul hunting, which he does. For a guy that was hurt, well, is hurt, look better today. Look a lot better. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to look at his metrics after this, after just looking at his 50-point game because he, yeah, Mitchell Robinson can't guard him. Hartenstein's not going to be able to guard him. As you see, they're starting to throw the double team at him. I'm not sure how many points he has at this point, but there we go. Oh no, that's Jalen. Yeah, he's just too strong. Just too strong. I know they say he's 280, but I'm pretty sure he's playing at 300 right now. But he just looks a lot better, just in his movements and whatnot. But they did say he had what Bell's palsy or something like that. I was listening to the TNT broadcast today, and they said Bell's palsy. I think it's something. It's honestly sounds similar to a stroke. I have to look it up after just to make sure I get the right terminology. But the mid-range shot, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what his metrics are, what he's good at. I was checking some things out the other day and seeing some of the top ISO players just in the NBA, and he appeared on that list. Now, I believe I set up the stats certain. I believe it was players that get more 5 or more ISO possessions a game on average, and there was 5 players on that list. I'll go through them later, but he was definitely on that list. But Embiid being able to shoot basically from anywhere on the court helps a lot. Opens up his game a good bit. Yeah, because somebody like Hartenstein, who's really not comfortable out in the perimeter, as we clearly see, is Embiid can shoot over anybody except Wimbyama. But this is and then the pick and pop. Now he could just walk it if he wants. He could just walk him down. He might have traveled, but yeah, he might have. Yeah, it's not that important to see how many steps, but ooh, back open. Yeah, he's just on fire. Yeah, which knee is it? I thought it was the left knee that he. No way. What? No, go back. Go back. No. They call a foul on this? Am I missing? Am I missing something? Oh, I don't know if that was a good call. I like Embiid, but I don't know if that was a good call right there. Yeah, can't do nothing. If he's gonna make shots like that, there is nothing you're gonna be able to do because he's too big, he's too strong. You definitely can't guard him in the post. But maybe you do want him to go to the post because then he has to run further up and down the court. Well, he's walking right now, so yeah, he's hunting his shot right now too. Clearly, yeah, yeah. Kind of see how this went pretty clearly. Like that. Let's get down the court. Yeah, he looks like he moved well on that play. Jabbed and went right to the basket. For a hurt guy, yeah, that's not something you're going to be able to do that easily. Oh, that's a offensive foul. Clearly that they did not call. Good block. There should be free throws there too. I was gonna say, why are the Lakers popping up? They got a foul. Okay, so we kind of tell what the end of that game was. All right, let's see if it pop up for me. All right, so Joel Embiid, that's who we're talking about today. He had a huge game. The series is 2-1. They won the game 125-114, as you clearly see right here. Let's look at. Let me take it just solely off of him, but let's look at the box score. Get a better picture of what happened today. I know Jalen Brunson shot better today, if I remember right. Yeah, finally, he was shooting, I believe, 29% in the series, but he shot 13 of 27, so good. Shot a lot of shots, to be honest with you. 27 shots, good lord. How many Embiid shoot? 19. Maxey shot more than him, but this is the clear factor right here. 68% from the field goal. You're not beating that. Points per possession, 1.5. That's great. Yeah, only missed 6 shots today. Yeah, he was a monster out there. All right, now what I want to do is let's dive into Joel Embiid because that's what we're talking about today. So he's been very good in the playoffs in his possessions, but let's look at the regular season because I want to see. I want to look at the regular season versus what he's been doing in the playoffs. All right, so how does he like to play? Shot 52% from the field. So, as I mentioned, he likes the ISO. ISO's a lot. Very good at it. Same thing with the post ups. My thing is on ISO he shoots 48%. Post up he shoots 56%. Needs to get his butt in the post. Score there. Pick and roll. This is actually surprising to see. He's average at the pick and roll. In transition, he's good, and he's so big. I can see that. Spot up, he's very good. Offensive gets some offensive rebounds. Cutting, yeah, I can see him being slow, not being that good at cutting, but he doesn't do it as often. But all right. So his mains, isolation, post up, pick and roll. All right, that's clearly what he does. Isolation game. Let's see where he likes to isolate from. I believe I saw this before, but is it the top? Yeah, I think it says the top 170 times out of the 233. He's usually at the top of the key. He shoots a lot of early jumpers. I know that much. What is he shooting at him? But he's shooting 51% from the field. Can't really fault him for that. Jeez. Shoots a lot of early jumpers. Drive right, drive left. He's about equal on both of those. So that's actually good. So you don't know which way to play him because you can actually look at this and figure out where to shade somebody. That's why I like looking at this. kind of see what a player's tendencies are. But looks like most of the time he's going to start off the top of the key on his isolations. Makes sense. That's usually where he gets to pick and pop at, and then he does that jab step, pump fake, all that stuff. When he's posting up, let's look because he's also very good at this. When he's posting up, he is mostly on the left block, but on the right block too. Shoots better off the right block, believe it or not. Shoots 53%. Huh, that's very interesting. Versus the left block. A right-handed player better on the right block. I wonder if he shoots more fadeaways on the left block. Let's look. Let's try to get an idea why he's better on this on the right block versus the left block. All right, you're going over his left shoulder, right shoulder about equal, facing up. He must face him up more. Yeah, he faces up more when he's on the left block. That makes sense. So he's taking more jump shots. If I had to take a guess, and don't really need to take a guess because I can look. Yeah, shooting 30%, driving. Yeah, so dang, that's crazy. So you want him to post up on the left block? Just looking at this data, in regular season anyway. Be honest with you, I don't want him posting up at all. But if I had to pick, post his butt up on right on the left block. Right block, he's actually pretty decent, so we'll stop there. Pick and roll is what's surprising that he's average. He still shoots 51%, but I'm assuming they would think it'd be higher. The pick and pops is probably what brings it down, if I had to take a guess. Because his rolls to the basket looks like he's shooting very good when he rolls to the basket. His pick and pops, because he wants to jab step. Let's see what he does. No dribble jumper, he's shooting 48%. What is he? When he drives to the right, he shoots 31%. When he drives to the left, he shoots 47%. So you want, on a pick and roll, you want to make Embiid go right. Is that the right block thing? No, but wait a second. I want to see back on the, all right, what's post up thing again? On the post up, though, he would rather be on the right block. That's interesting. So he's better on, that makes, I'm interested in seeing why he's not as good going right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at just a few of his misses in the regular season to understand that a little bit better. So well, he just lost. Well, he got hurt. Okay, that didn't help. Okay, pick. All right, when he goes right, he's about to go right. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. That's no, it did not. Okay. So when he's picking rolls, is he about to is he about to pass it back out? Yeah. When he's picking rolls, okay, catches at top of the key. He's going to go right. That might be the problem. He takes a lot of jump shots going right instead of attacking the basket. All right, let's watch this last one to kind of get a better idea. Yeah, I just want to see his misses. All right, top of the key, goes right to the basket, fade. Yeah, that's his problem. That's his problem. Don't really need to see too much more. We need to see too much more. Okay, so that's his problem when he's on that right side on the pick and roll. He's doing so much. No wonder why he shoots 31% out there. Okay, that gives me a better picture. So shade and be right on the pick and roll, but don't let him post up on the right block. That's got to be tough. That's tough right there. Because if he just sits his butt right there on the block, then you don't got to worry about it. All right, let's look at his shot types in the regular season. What does he like to do? Jump shots is average, but his catch and shoots are very good. Wow. When he's unguarded, he shoots 54%. Guarded 43, which is very good still. So it brings that total up. Dribble jumpers, what is he? Average 41%. I know he likes to take them. Crazy thing, he's good at his early jumpers. So when he's not, it seems like when he's not thinking about it. Doesn't really shoot any runners. Doesn't shoot many hooks, which is, well, the hooks, because you need to be in the post most of the time to shoot a hook. And so he's really not in the post that often, to be honest with you. Layups are excellent. Shooting 63%. Dunks 90. I would assume so. You're 7 foot 7'1". You should shoot that good. But jump shots, we all know Embiid likes to shoot his jump shots. So this is kind of eye opening seeing that he's an average jump shooter. Um, yeah, that is. I wonder what other jump shots does he take. Well, we saw some of the post jumpers. That's probably part of the problem. Okay. All right. Now what I want to do is, all right. Let's look at this. So let's look at this information. We have this here. But now let's look at the playoffs, see what he's doing. So ISO, post up, pick and roll. We see those. That's what he does most of the time. So now in the playoffs, pick and roll, post up, ISO. Actually been poor in ISO. Now, this honestly is probably because he's been hurt. So that's probably why he can't really isolate. Post up, he's average. Pick and roll, he's very good. And I believe he was very good in the regular season. No, he was average at the pick and roll in the regular season. But he's just shooting 50%. Actually, is he even shooting that well in the playoffs? Let's see. Let's go back to overall real quick. On possessions, he's shooting 47% from the field in the playoffs. Not the best, but doable. I'm gonna say he has to be. He's averaging close to 40. Let's see. What's he averaging? Yeah, he's averaging 37. He's averaging 37 points a game right now. So can't really fault him too much, especially knowing that he doesn't. I believe it's his right leg that's hurt, or that he had the meniscus tear. So yeah, you really can't fault him too much. Which type of shots he's been taking? Let's see. Catch and shoot, guarded. Yeah, it's basically when they're saying he's guarded, he's not making it right. Well, it says poor, but it says 47%. That can't be that poor. I'm gonna catch and shoot and you're guarded. That can't be. He maybe this thing adjusts when you take more shots because I feel like that shouldn't be poor. I feel like the 39% should be poor on a jump shot. Well, average. I can see why it's average. At the rim, yeah, because he can't get any lift. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, and that one dunk he got basically broke his leg. The one, yeah, let me show you. The when he tried to throw it up to himself, that has to be the one this one is. This has to be this one. Throws it off the backboard. Yeah, and goes right down. Yep, such a good dunk too. Such a good dunk. You hate to see that. Yeah, but oh, while we're doing that, let's look up. Said Joel Embiid has Bell's palsy, I believe. Let's make Bell's palsy pops right up. Okay, let's see what Bell's palsy exactly is. Bell's palsy, 76ers, but a form of facial paralysis he says affected him since before the play-in tournament. Oh wow. It says battle various symptoms such as blurred vision, dry eyes. The paralysis right here. I'm like, oof, really? It says my body was not feeling it. It's pretty annoying. Left side of my face, my mouth, and my eye. It's been tough, but I'm not a quitter. I'm going to keep fighting through anything. It's unfortunate the way I look at it, but it's not an excuse. I've got to keep pushing. Huh. Interesting. Honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. I never even heard of Bell's palsy before. Honestly, that's what I said. It sounds like paralysis. It sounds like a stroke in a sense. That's that's crazy. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so looked at Joel Embiid. I do want to look at his teammates again. Okay, let's see the reason. The reason they won is clearly because of Joel. Let's not even play about that. Maxi, let's see, had 25 points. Kelly Oubre shot well. So did Kyle. Tobias, I don't know what Tobias is doing out there. He has 8 points. Jeez, really, Tobias? Okay, let's go. The next bench, what did they give him? How many points did they give him? 19 points. Let's say 76ers bench gave him 18, so really a wash right there. Batum played 29 minutes. I did not realize that. I'm saying, how did he get all these minutes? Yeah, so Joel Embiid, quick synopsis on him. His points of his 50-point game. Just to give you a closer look, seeing what he did offensively, basically to help this team win. Let's break down 12. No, he made 8 2-point field goals, 5 threes, 19 made free throws. For a big man, that's insane. Game score 43. I don't even know what is game score in basketball. Let's look that up. In the NBA. Game score is a player evaluation metric which can be considered John Hollinger's simple and linear version of player efficiency rating. It says game score does not make any adjustments like PER does for team pace. It simply adds and subtracts box score statistics according to various weights Hollinger has chosen. Okay. What's a good game score? What's a good game score? It could be anywhere from 0 to 40 or even higher. Okay, so it sounds like 40 is really good then, because Joel definitely had 43. Brunson had 29. I'm assuming 29 must be good. 20's got to be. So Kyle Lowry had 10. And Kyle Lowry didn't have a great game. We could say he had a good game. So maybe that's what 10 is, and everything over 10. Maybe 10's average. I don't know. Yeah, because Tobias Harris, what did he have? Let's go back. 5. Okay. Dante had a 3. Just looked at that real quick. Yeah, Dante only had 5 tonight. Yeah, but yeah, that's Joel Embiid for you. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do another one here shortly, and I'm gonna keep this thing rolling. All right, guys.